Initiating startup sequence.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission.
Stand by to receive our transmission.
Boarding.
Big welcome, please, for Andy Wright.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
To boldly go where no man has gone before. To boldly go where no man has gone before. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
And now, here's the world's greatest...
Hey! Welcome. Apologies for the late start. We've had a minor problem with the old microphone not working. And then I realized that last night we had an update to the software. Windows fucking software bastard. Fucking hate Windows software. Bloody. So of course I've had no microphone for the last 5 minutes trying to get it to work. And what it does, it mutes the microphone, and it doesn't tell you you've done it. It mutes the microphone and then creates a new microphone, which is not one that you're not using. And then obviously you can't turn it on or off using the control panel. So we're here. We are here finally. Anyway, let's have a look. So we've got Incy, are you still here? Are you still here? Because I can't play it if you're not here. Andrew number 6. Yep. And Nanny Jackie. Hello, my darling. Nanny Jackie and Andrew from Birmingham. Hey, guys. I was really annoyed last Wednesday. I could have gone to Birmingham. There was a show on. You didn't tell me. There was a show up in the NEC on Wednesday and Thursday, but I couldn't go Thursday. But I could have gone Wednesday. I could have gone to Birmingham Wednesday, and you never told me. Oh. Anyway, it's the NEC, the NADEX show, which would have been quite good. I could have made a video about that. NADEX, which is the disabled aids and mobility scooters and wheelchairs and things like that. It would have been quite interesting. Also very interesting because they were asking for passes. So you had to be, yes. And I was going to go up there and say, well, mate, I'm exempt. So up yours. You either let me in or not. And if you don't let me in, I'll be sitting here until it closes. Because I'd have gone by train, and there won't be any point going back to the station because it won't be the train won't be going early. So yeah, I could have gone there. Damn. See a Birmingham-based show. You go to see Legs 11. Legs 11. What you like? Anyway, welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. It is, of course, 8:05 in LA, 11:05 New York, 22:05 Birmingham. It's 22:05 in Birmingham. No, it's 22:05 in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and of course 1:06 now in Melbourne, Australia. So that's 1:06 a.m. Good morning. So a lot to do today. I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll do something. Not sure what. I think personally, I think Nanny Jackie should call in today. That'd be good. The real Birmingham? No, the real one. The one where they go, all right there, mate. It's Balti. You know, that one. So there you go. It's Windows software update day today. Pain in the ass bloody thing. Every time I do it, I have a problem with my system. It just changes stuff. I'm surprised it's working at all. I'm surprised we've got anything working at this rate. Let me just check. Have we got this working? Yeah, it's working. Now, has anybody seen my Wright travel channel? Have you seen my channel? Have you seen my new video series I did? There's 4 on there now, 4 videos. I thought it was quite interesting. You might not think it's interesting. No, you're not. You're not busy at all. You got a phone in. That's an order. Behave yourself. Gary, Lakey. Oh, I hate you, Butler. Oh, I hate you, Butler. Yeah. Oh, it's made my day, that is. Made my day, that is. Yep. Hello, Gary. That's the worst Brummy accent you've ever heard. Oh, get lost. It was bloody blinding, mate. I've got a bloody ball here. You've been on the old art tip. Oh, Andrew's been doing some art. I'm on the art. I'm on the top. Hey, what? You're on the toilet watch, Butler? Gary's been watching it then. Yes, Gary, what do you think, mate? Good or what? Mind you, it took a hammering, didn't it? It took a hammering at about 9 thumbs down within 30 seconds of it being out. I mean, I just don't understand the dickheads. Trevor Harrison on Facebook. Hello. Thank you very much. Hello, Trevor. No signal, no Wi-Fi. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's no good. So I thought I'd give you a taster of what the series is all about, and then you can tell me if you like it or not, if it is a good idea. Because I think it's a very good idea myself, but you might not. So let's have a look at this this video. Thank you. So we're going to do a toilet watch. This is a huge toilet. It's one of those special changing rooms toilets, which has the bed and the hoist, washing table and toilet and stuff. So I'm just going to go to the loo. This is toilet watch in the mall, and it's bloody huge.
Excuse me.
So we're all done. Better turn the mic on. So what do you think then, mate? Guys and gals, is it a good idea? Is it a good series? What do you think? It's a series that I started doing as a bit of a joke, really. I put it into my other videos, a bit of a joke. 'Cause it started off in Thailand, where I was going in disabled toilets, and they were really impressive over there. They were very, very big. And I thought I'd carry on while I was over here, and then I got loads of abuse from it. 9+ thumbs down on the first video. I'm thinking, well, is that right, or are they just dickheads that don't like anything and just can't be asked? Or are they just being abusive bastards that like they normally are? So let me know what you think, and it's on the Andy Wright Travel channel, so you have to go over there and have a look at it. And of course, there's plenty more to go. I just thought it was a good idea. Maybe you don't think it's a good idea. Maybe you think it's a load of rubbish. It's pointless. But there you go. There's 4 videos to look at if you're interested. Anyway, let's say hello to Tim. Timothy. Where is Tim? There he is, Tim. And it is Mr. Gary Lakey.
Hello, Andy. Is it Mr. Andy Wright?
Andy Wright.
I heard that the BBC are looking for a new star, mate. I think you're in the running.
Yeah? What, they're gonna apply me? You reckon?
They're gonna make documentary of your toilet watch, I think.
Are they? They're gonna use my idea. Okay.
Very good and informative, that, mate, because we're always using them with the daughter, like, you know, so.
Yeah, you've got to know, haven't you? You've got to know what they're like.
Yeah, because the daughter's in a wheelchair. We've got a radar key. We've got,
Yeah.
You know, the wife's got one as well, so it's very good.
Yeah, so you like it then, Gary?
I would not give these people trolls at the time of day, Andy.
Well, it was just really annoying that it'd been on there for about half an hour, and it had 9+ thumbs down and no thumbs up.
I did see that, but I watched it and I thought it was informative. I don't care what they think. You know what Kev used to say? Don't give them the time of day, because he got involved with them, and then he sort of backed off, which has done in the world good. Yeah. You know, so. Yeah. But anyway, there you are. How are you, mate?
I'm all right, mate, yeah. Andy Wright. That's right.
Andy Wright tells everybody about Andy Wright. Tune in on a Sunday and Wednesday, mate.
Oh, yeah. Well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah, we're getting the call out there.
Good.
You'll have to find out whether Tim made it to Margate or not, Andy.
I don't know if he did. I don't think he went.
No, he wasn't too keen on the idea.
No. But,
have you had a good week yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, Gary. Not too bad.
Oh, that's good. The dreaded old pit form.
Yeah.
That I told you about. I think I told you in one of the messages there. They did get it through there. So, you know, so that we're waiting to see how long it takes. Like, you know, so they definitely got it. That's the main thing. They definitely got it. Well, I know when my daughter turned this, when she was 18, she went to they even asked her to go down for an interview, although they knew she couldn't speak, she was incontinent, she still had to go down in her wheelchair to prove that I could speak on her behalf. They're real bastards, aren't they? I know. That's how stupid it is. Oh, they are really. Yeah. I mean, the daughter's is ongoing now, so I haven't got that issue with hers, because they've obviously realised, because she's on a feeding tube and all that, they come to their senses with the universal credit. They were even suggesting, we need her to come down to the job centre and see her. After about the 19th sick note from the doctor, they originally caved into it. So, but that is the stupidity of the system, Andy. Yes, I know it is. It's terrible, isn't it, Gary? Absolutely. All they had go on, Andy. Yeah. It's appalling, mate. It's appalling. All they had to do was look on the computer from past records or ring the school she's at, and they'd have known, you know, but that's too easy. So, you know.
Yeah. Trevor's...
What they're doing now, they're sending out all these, like they did with the wife, and new forms for a review that they were supposed to be leaving to next year because they got behind with the spandemic and all that.
Yeah, the spandemic.
Yeah, they were supposed to be next year, but they all of a sudden, like I told you, people are getting I've heard loads in Plymouth have had these reviews come through now. So,
yeah.
You know, so they've obviously, until we get the next lockdown, which is going to happen very shortly.
Around about October, you reckon? October?
Well, they reckon the old Boris Meister is going to lock us down in some form till next March.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true, Gary. Yeah. Well, you know, well done, mate. You're on the ball.
And all the multi-millionaires, all his hangers on, they'll be along with him, and you know they'll get their pensions, but we won't get our.
No, you're right.
Away the increase in the universal this week, Andy, haven't they?
They are, yes. That's 20 quid a week.
Yeah, in Boris's pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, taking that away. That's going to be awful. That's going to be really bad.
And all the goons that he hangs around with, that'll be in their pension pot, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I better be careful what I'm saying. YouTube are a bit sneaky, you know what I mean, don't you?
Oh, yeah, they were a bit sneaky, them YouTube, aren't they?
They are. What's the weather like in Westbury there, Andy?
It was all right earlier. Now it's gone a bit cloudy.
It's beautiful here at the moment.
Oh, well, they were spraying earlier, so obviously it's gone cloudy.
Yeah, this has been, we've had a good day here. I've been and cut all the grass and...
oh, well done.
And,
very good.
You know, so catching up with the jobs, the DIY jobs, Andy.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, I'll let someone else come on.
All right, then.
How did you see that video with Gogo on Friday?
Yes, it was. It was on. It was on, but
I'll have to catch up with it.
Yeah, we had to do it on Facebook in the end because he couldn't do it on YouTube and Facebook at the same time.
Why was that? Was that because of something to do with YouTube? Because they put a stop on it, or
no? He can't do both.
Ah. I see. In this modern age and all that, like you
well,
know,
Gary, you have to pay for things, and if you don't pay, you can't have it.
Well, yeah, but that's all right for those that can afford it, Andy.
Oh yeah. But you know, if you want to do it,
what I mean.
If you got to do a job, you got to do it right.
You got to do it, Andy. Right.
Andy, yeah. right. That's
anyway,
right.
You take care, Andy. You have a good afternoon, mate. And,
okay, Gary.
I'll enjoy the rest of the show as usual.
Yeah, all right then. Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Take care, Andy. Bye-bye, mate.
Bye, Gary. Bye. There we go. Gary Lakey. I'll get you, Butler. That's very interesting, Trevor. That's an interesting piece of information there. They're going to do it all online. I know that that's what they want to do, but then for the people that haven't got a computer, it's going to be quite difficult. Mr. People that haven't got a computer, it's going to be quite difficult. Turn your computer off, that's it. Lovely, well done.
Hello?
It's Andrew McCann.
It's me, Hannah.
McCann.
Oh God, I can hear myself on that. God, I hate that much.
Echo.
How you doing, Andy? You alright, son?
Yes. All right, mate. Afternoon.
All right, mate.
All right,
how you doing, son? You alright?
All right, leave it out.
Going down horror films lately, mate.
Going down the old apples and pears.
No, I will revert to my regional dialect of Birmingham, as you pronounce it.
Birmingham? What's wrong with my Birmingham accent? There's nothing wrong with Birmingham accent.
Ah, man.
I think it's quite good.
Well, it was actually voted the ugliest accent in Britain.
No, I have to say I am very, very annoyed that I did not go Wednesday because I could have gone.
Should have, man.
I didn't know it was on.
I mean, but Birmingham's a word that begins with S and ends in hole, but
shithole.
I'm not. Your words, not mine. You just got yourself demonetized. Are you allowed to swear? Like, is this an age history?
You can now. You can now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm with what Jackie just said, man. Like, depression is very serious, and like, you get whatever help you can.
Because I've missed a few comments here, haven't I? Where are we? Oh, Tim. What do you think of Bojo's reshuffle? Oh dear. Jackie,
Bojo's
I am
reshuffle is a publicity stunt like everything these
of course it is.
Nazis in charge of us like do. They don't govern us, they rule over us like kids.
Yeah.
Have you heard the latest, by the way?
What's
Rishi
that?
Sunak, everyone who was praising as some kind of hero, has just paid with our money to have a £400,000 extension, complete with his own swimming pool, fitted onto his mansion.
Really?
Are you taking the absolute swear word?
Are you taking the mick?
Yeah, I'll just say you're taking the mick. I'm like, mate, who is this dude? And
is it definitely our money?
When he implemented the whole like furlough thing, like where people got like 80% of their wages, people couldn't live off 100% of their wages. How on earth are they supposed to live on 80% of them?
Well, no, that's not entirely.
We're becoming a third world country.
Oh wow!
Your girlfriend doing? Did she phone 111 to help to put her mind at rest?
No, she didn't. Did she? She's very naughty.
No.
Get her on the phone.
She's got new problems anyway.
Oh dear.
I'm going to say it. I'm sorry.
They're called Andy.
Her unscrupulous landlord has decided to sell the house that she lives in.
Yeah.
Which is scary news for anyone. So she's got 2 months to leave and find somewhere else to live.
Oh no!
Yeah, she's been handed. I've been there myself, man. Like, she's been handed the notice for repossession of property, and I'm saying, what can be done about this? Like, I've suggested going to the Citizens Advisory Bureau if it's even open these days.
Yeah.
Like, because those volunteers, those brave volunteers, because they don't get paid for that,
No, they don't.
They might get free coffee breaks or whatever, but like, they give sound legal help to those who need it. Hang on, I'm just reading a comment. Andy 6, ring 111 or I'll report you. 111.
All right, I hate you, Butler.
Is it like an old joke from like Faulty Towers or something?
Yeah.
Jeeves, what was it? Cheese and Mortimer or something?
No, this is on the buses, mate. On the buses. Come on, keep up.
All right.
Butler.
Really got into
get you, Butler. Butler was the driver.
Yeah.
What's that, Trevor?
You know, my favourite butler was Jeffrey off the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Trevor's got a new ground floor flat. Obviously, that's in Birmingham. Ah.
Coincidentally, I live on a ground floor flat. I'm not sure why, because I'm not physically disabled, unless I've had like one too many beers of a night. And then I find it very difficult to not fall asleep halfway up the stairs, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there, haven't we?
We've all been there, done that.
Bought the t-shirt, etc. But
he's saying.
Cool.
No, that's no good for you, though, is it? Because he's saying that he's moved out of this place, and it's in Leicester.
It's not that far from Birmingham, actually. Leicester, is it?
Is she going to want to do that? Not to go to work and stuff.
Well, I mean, how much is going to be to commute from Leicester to wherever you got, you know.
I don't know, but there's a place there available, apparently. Trevor's on Facebook page.
No, she I mean, she drives, but think of the petrol cost.
Yeah.
Like,
you drive me crazy.
Ridiculous, this stuff, and like, I'm just so sick and tired of it. I'm trying not to bring the conversation down or anything like that, but
it's Longbridge. Beg your pardon, it's Longbridge.
Longbridge. Oh, that's where the rover factory was.
It's in Longbridge, Birmingham.
Yeah.
So there is a flat available.
My uncle lives around there, like in Rubery, not far from the rover factory. He's got a massive house.
Right.
Because he made a fortune, because he's one of them tech sort of people. Myself and moving with me. No, I'd love to, but that would invalidate my tenancy
and a lot of things.
Because yeah.
I put it on stream, Trevor. Right? If you want to contact Trevor. The housing association is based in Leicester, not the house. So, right. But it's in Longbridge in Birmingham, so you can do that. It's advanced housing. That's the landlord. Yeah. So you might want to get Della to go and contact them and see what's available.
You know what? I will very much be recommending that to her.
Yeah, so like, if you want to find it,
if I meet this landlord and he's going to at least get a very, very verbal punch in the face.
He's going to get a stiff talking to.
I'm not literally going to hit the so and so, but like,
yes,
because I'm not a violent guy. And that's just going to make me look bad, isn't it?
I'm not a violent man. I'm not a violent man, but I'll kick your fucking face in.
Your language is worse than mine today.
Oh, it's terrible. It's because it's repressed. Swearing.
Don't bottle things up, mate. It comes out in later, more harmful ways.
It does. So if you want to find where Trevor is and you want to find this information, you need to go onto the Talking Really Facebook page and you'll see it on there. So you can make contact with Trevor and he'll probably be able to help you out.
Hang on, just let me see what Jack is. Andrew, has your girlfriend got a contract for 6 to 12 months? This is all... I wish I knew. She's lived there for over 12 months. But it's what it is. This landlord. I don't even. Jackie will know where I'm on about. Coles Hill.
Coles Hill.
A place that won't even admit that it's in Birmingham, which it is, by the way. A bit like Solihull and Sutton Coldfield.
Yeah.
Like it's one of them posh areas. Not like the. Is there any point of not swearing anymore? Cause
no.
Not like the shithole area that I live in. I don't really know why anyone would want to live around there. Personally, it's boring. There's nothing to do unless you want to just sit by the park and stare at like swans swimming past you all day or something.
Yeah.
Well, aren't they pretty? All that rubbish. But now this comes a major blow to us, especially seeing as how we're also being screwed over by onthebeach.co.uk. Whatever you do not book a holiday with those people.
So you haven't got it sorted out yet?
We booked one for $2,500, yeah. And then they're charging us $4,000. I'm like, what?
They can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hang on, let me read what Jack said. Andrew 6, if she has, then by law, the landlord is responsible for... Yeah, I will very much. Cheers, Jackie. I'll mention that to her.
But as you say, I think the best thing is sitting the Vice Fiero because they can really help out.
Yeah.
I know you've got to wait a little while, you've got to book an appointment and whatever, but they do. Eventually, they do help.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all Bojo's fault. We're in the deep doo-doo. We're in the deep doo-doo. Yes.
Yeah.
The deep doo-doo. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my God.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse
that was a
me.
very manly belch you just did there.
It was, wasn't it?
Right.
It was very good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You'd like to hear it again, wouldn't you? Oh, yes.
Yeah, go on, do it.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yes.
Anyway, mate, I best be up. I'll be rejoining the group chat.
All right. Well, if you want some help, then don't forget, Trevor's got the info. He's on Facebook at the moment.
All right.
I was talking really Facebook.
Yeah. All right. I'm not good with this computer stuff. Oh, we got 7 to 3, 7 ups, 3 down.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I don't get, Andy. Why are people watching the videos if they don't like them? What's the point?
Well, as I said earlier, the toilet video got 9 and it not been out half an hour. It had 9 thumbs down.
Yeah. Is that 9 for every toilet you went to that day?
Yes, probably.
Yeah. I'll best get off anyway, mate.
Okay.
I'll be on the what's the name there.
All right, Andrew. Take care.
4 dislikes.
Oh, they can
Maybe
fuck off,
from
can't
the
they?
accent annoying them. Well, I hope it does.
Yes, I hope it does. Because it's Birmingham. It's okay. Baltic.
Yeah. We're an unscrupulous route here in good old Brum.
Yes. That's really Baltic.
Bangkok bound. Right, Bangkok bound. Right,
Bangkok bound.
I'm off now, but like I say, I'll be in the
chat window. Chat window. Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
Chat window, yeah. Right.
Cheers,
I'm
mate.
not exactly professional. All
No,
right,
well,
you
whatever.
Take care, mate.
Okay, bye.
All right, see you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.
There we go. Andrew messaged me. Yes. Message Trevor. Right then, so phone line is free. Who can we have phoning today? Did I do Tim? I did Tim, didn't I? I did the intro. Cool. No, she's in bed. In bed, mate. Sorry. In bed, asleep. Doesn't want to come on. You can give me a call if you want. Give me a call on the Streamyard. Go live. So just to say, we did do the live stream on Friday with Gogo, and it was unfortunately he could only do it on Facebook because he couldn't do more than one. Ooh. Why is it doing that? Hello, who's that?
Oh, it's Keith here.
Hello, Keith.
Yeah, how you doing? Oh, yeah.
All right.
Put you on speakerphone now. Yes, that's better.
You like that, do you?
How you doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm doing all right, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, been to. Well, I phoned you twice before, but you used to on a Friday evening, didn't you?
Yeah, it wasn't that popular, so yeah, I decided to knock it on the head.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've just been. I hear myself there.
I know it's annoying. It's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been to the stand in the park.
Oh, well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah, in St Albans.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's all, I've been most weeks, you know.
Good.
I live in Harpenden. I don't think you remember me telling you that, you know. I live in Harpenden.
Yeah.
and I try to get a train to St Albans, and I go to Verulamium Park, and a good stand in the park. I think that was one of the first ones, if not the first ones in the country.
Was it really one of the first ones?
I think so, yeah. Well, you heard of Brady Gunn in Australia?
I don't think I have, no.
No, because this stand in the park is where apparently it was where it originated from. And it's got a woman called Sophie, called her Fifi, but she's I think she set this up, you know. It's got quite good attendance. It's 10 o'clock, so it's meant to be 11 o'clock, but it goes on past then, you know. Yeah,
I mean, I was at one today, second week in my local town, and it went. I was there at 10, and it finished about 12, so 2 hours.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's at Westbury, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Westbury, Wiltshire. Yeah, because I saw your video. You turned up. There wasn't many people there the first week. Was there more people there?
There was about 8 last week, and there was 4 this week.
Oh right. I was down on last week.
Yeah.
But, I went to a Westbury school, but that's in Letchworth, in Hertfordshire.
Okay. Yeah.
It's been knocked down. Cultural vandalism.
Oh dear.
All that.
Yeah. Lots of Westburys all around the world.
That's right. Yeah. But what's I going to say? I can't say the V word, can I? On YouTube.
Jibby jab. You can say jibby jab.
Jib jab.
Jib jab. Yeah.
Jib jab centre. There was one in. I was in Luton. Was it a week? Not this Wednesday, just gone last Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
And they got a boots there, and what used to be Armdale's called the Mall.
Yep.
And I sort of went round there. They upstairs in boots. They've got this jib jab centre, and I had a go at them. I said, "This is a war crime, you know." They've had a go at me. They had a go at me for not wearing a mask.
Oh Jesus!
And, ridiculous, you know. But no one else was there wearing a mask. You know? And I just went out, and some security guard followed me, right behind me.
Oh.
Well, he didn't respect social distancing, did he?
No, exactly.
He's right behind me, you know.
Yeah, they're idiots. They really are. They're idiots. I don't. They're not helping themselves for the future.
No, they're not. No.
We get the social credit system in, and they can't do fuck all because they're not allowed. It's like, well, we did tell you. You didn't listen.
Yeah. No. I mean,
Exactly.
do you think more people are waking up now?
They are, yeah.
I sort of get the sense that people, more people are waking up, but not everyone, you know.
No, not everyone. And I think it's a few people that have had jibby jabs, and they've suddenly realised that it's a bit of a scam because they want to keep on having them. They got a booster 3, booster 4, 5, 6, and they're getting a bit annoyed about it. And then they're going after the kids as well, aren't they now? So they're going to try and jab the kids.
Yeah, that's absolutely disgusting. That is. I mean, you know, kids. I mean, aren't they? They're not. I mean, they're least likely to get.
I mean, the whole thing is that they don't get it, and when they do get it, it's very mild.
That's right. Yeah.
You know.
I mean, and that's all these masks. I mean.
Well, yeah. Well, they don't work anyway.
No, they don't. No, but you know, I've seen some mothers putting masks on their kids. I felt like saying something. You know,
I know.
Abuse, you know.
You've got to be very careful, haven't you, Keith? Yeah, you've got to be very careful when you go out and about, because if you say too much, they get very upset.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because there's a lot of brainwashing, you know, fear-mongering.
Yeah. I've seen a video this morning. It was a 2-year-old boy in play center, and his mother made him wear one, and he kept on taking it off. I mean, the amount of time that this mother spent trying to keep this mask on him, she could have just given up. It was ridiculous. It really was ridiculous.
I know. Yeah, ridiculous. I don't know. These people need to wake up, don't they? I mean,
Well, they'll soon wake up when they wake up in the morning and find out they can't do anything because they haven't had a 95th booster.
That's right. Yeah.
Or they haven't done, or they've done something wrong and they've lost points.
Yeah, yeah. Or when they go, because I reckon they're going to go into another lockdown, October, November.
Oh yeah. It's pretty obvious.
Hopefully that should wake people up. It's 3 weeks to flatten the curve.
3 weeks.
yeah. Well, we've day 500 and what, you know.
Yeah, I know.
3 weeks to flatten the curve.
The thing is, though, how many people do you know that you've said, oh, there's going to be a lockdown, and they've all said to you, oh, no, we're not doing it this time?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because I mean, circles I move, and I sort of go to, I mean, I just talk to people in, because I'm in employment support allowance, so I go like every Sunday, mostly every Sunday, to stand in the park.
Good for you. Good for you.
Where, it has, be like-minded people.
Yes, and you can talk to sensible people that understand what you're saying.
That's right, yeah.
It's not that they agree with you, it's just that they understand the truth.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I mean, there might be a little bit of disagreement here and there, things
we're
all on the same page.
Because I was having a very nice chat with a guy that did some special healing. I can't remember what he said he did, but he was explaining how you get better quicker. He was explaining all the things that you should get rid of, like Wi-Fi from your house. You should you should distill your water, so you should use a distiller. Don't have tap water; it's really bad. And things like that. And you should put a thing on your bed that stops EMF, electromagnetic frequencies, so it sort of earths you to the earth. And he was on about that because your body itself needs to heal. Yeah, and it does it at a certain frequency, and things like bad food, no exercise, eating unhealthily, microwave foods, things like that, it all it actually affects your health.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. Did you mention meditation as well?
Yeah, meditation, qigong, everything like that. Yeah, it's all good stuff. Helps you to heal.
Yeah. Have you heard of a guy called Mark Devlin?
Mark Devlin? That's it. That's a name. I think I have. Yeah,
he's good. Yeah, he's good. He has a YouTube channel. He's really good. He's straight to the point. You know, he does meditation and he's going to scamdemic, as he calls it. It is a scamdemic.
Yeah.
But you know, there's a couple of demonstrations next Saturday. There's one in London.
There is.
Which is there's one in Newcastle, which is more important because the police in Wright here attacking peaceful demonstrators. You know, unarmed demonstrators, peacefully protesting.
Did you see that one? I think it was Australia. This 70-year-old woman got pushed over.
I saw that. Yeah, she got pepper sprayed.
And pepper sprayed at close range.
Yeah, absolutely disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting behaviour. I mean, pushing a 70-year-old onto the floor. I mean, she went down. She actually went down like a sack of shit. She really did.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, there's no need for it. I mean,
no need for that.
70-year-old. I mean, no threat to anyone, you know. So you see, that's why I mentioned Newcastle. I reckon Australia's coming to Newcastle.
It probably is. Yeah. And Ireland and Wales. Oh my God. Terrible place.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
So, you know, it's as you say, I think it's coming very soon.
Yeah. Well, people need to start waking up and stand up, you know.
Well, if they say to me, "Oh, you should have said something," I'll be very annoyed.
Yeah.
Because I've been on about it for nearly 2 years.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, thank you.
I said what I want to say. Maybe more people coming on.
Very kind. Thank you very much for phoning in.
No, that's all right. Yeah, I'll probably... You in next Sunday, yeah?
Yeah, we're here every Sunday, yeah.
Every Sunday, 4 o'clock onwards, yeah?
4 p.m. Sunday, as of, yes.
Yeah, all right, yeah. I'll see if I can get around to, like I usually go to a stand in the park, and I'll try and give you a ring.
Fantastic. Okay, Keith.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Take care. Andy.
All right, then.
Yeah, all right.
Cheers.
Okay, bye then. Bye.
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 There's Keith. Thank you, Keith. That's very kind of you to phone in. And whoever the other phone name was, you can phone in now. So the other person that phoned in earlier, you can phone in again if you want. The other thing is make sure your bedroom is dark. So put up a blackout window on the window, and make sure that there's no light in the room, and don't have LED lights. This guy was on about you need to get red light. You need to have, if you want to have light in the room, get a red light. Not red light district or anything like that, but you want to have a red light. The red light is better than the LED light, which is blue. So blue light's no good. And you need to make sure that you're sleeping good, because that is the time when the body heals. And it was all about explaining how the cells work. And they start with a percentage, and it's always negative. So it's like a minus 25. And as you eat bad food and microwave food, crap processed food, that lowers it down. So it's like 20, 15. And if it ever gets to a plus level, that means that your body is not healing. It's very, very interesting how he was explaining it. And good sleep is essential for healing of the body. Pepper spray is horrible. It is when they shove it right in your face. Terrible, that is. Where's Brian? I don't know where Brian is. No idea. Intoxicated women should only sleep in your bed if you sleep on the sofa.
What are you, some kind of nutcase? This is the last straw. I ain't fed up with you.
That's right. Anyway, so there we go. Yep. So I've got my filtered water. I put a lemon in it today. I got some real organic lemon, which I chopped up and put it into the water. It makes it obviously taste lemony, but then that's good. You want the reduction of alkaline, what's it called? I know a little about it, but I don't know everything about it. I don't know the Australian law, but isn't it some sort of abuse of power? Yeah, quite right. Absolutely. Yes. Lemon water. It doesn't actually taste of lemon. Not very much anyway. Hey, Tim.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? Are you going to phone in then, Tim? Going to give us a call then, Tim? Tim. Give us a call, Tim. Anybody else want to call in? You can. It's lines are open. Hello. Oh, yes, that was it, wasn't it? There was Wayne. Yes. Hello, Wayne. Yes, I knew there was something I had to do. Hello, Wayne. Good afternoon, as they say in professional shows. Of course, it's not professional. It's only semi-professional.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be whining. This is my job. I'll just live with it.
What? You should lick a what? I can't believe you said that. You mean a lemon? A lemon? I don't know where Bojo is, mate. He is not turned up today. Maybe he's on holiday with the red zone. He's probably red zoning. Oh, there he is. Surprise! Surprise! I think he needs the frying pan. Ow! Yep, definitely. Yeah, that was a video I was on about, Jackie. A call coming in from Wayne. Hello.
I've only just came on, so what we've been talking about, trying to heal the body and things like that.
Yeah, I met a really nice guy today in the park, and he was on about how it works and everything, and the sorts of things that you need to get rid of in your house, and black out your window in your bedroom. You know, get rid of the Wi-Fi and all the electronic shit that you have in there, and that will help your healing.
Right. Well, I've got big feedback again.
Oh dear. Push through.
I got you on my phone. I turned it off.
Oh,
right,
push through.
There we go.
There you go.
Right. It's partly right. This bloke who's you talking to.
Yeah.
Now, on about the Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yep. On about the Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Right. Basically, to be practical, when he says get rid of your Wi-Fi, that would not make any difference at all, because there's that much what you call magnetic radiation in the air from mobile phones and all the rest of it. Getting rid of your Wi-Fi wouldn't actually make any difference.
Is that because it's radiation from other people's phones and Wi-Fi, or is it just your phones?
No. I am actually an electronics expert, as well as many things that I do. I was an electrician my first job years ago.
Right.
So I know about these things, and then I went into electronics.
Right.
It is not your phone per se. That is just, how can I put it? That's just a cardinal point. It's in the air. It's everywhere.
Right.
It's only when you put a device near your phone to like an electromagnetic radiation meter, it spikes.
Ah.
But it's all in the air anyway. It doesn't make no difference.
Okay.
It would only actually really make a difference if you lived or you were very close to one of these towers where basically they make you stay sterile. It's got to be so powerful that it you know what I mean, it would start wiping out your cells. But just like you can get rid of all your Wi-Fi, trust me, it won't make any difference.
Right.
But what you can do is, but it's a bit, it's very extreme, or you would have to do it if you had enough money to have your own house built. The only way to get rid of it is, have you heard of a Faraday cage?
Faraday cage, yeah.
That's the only thing you can do, really. The best thing to do is, if you really, really want to go for it, is make a Faraday cage inside your bed, on the walls of your bedroom. Yeah. And the floor and the ceiling. It's basically just copper wire going back and two. It's like it's just a cage, call it a Faraday cage, and then you can put a small electrical charge through it. Yeah. And basically, electromagnetic radiation can't get in.
Now, would that be very similar? Because he was on about this. It's some sort of thing that you put on your bed. And he said there's two versions. One is that you plug into the mains and don't turn the mains on, but you plug it in. It earths the mattress. It earths you to the earth, obviously. And the other version is the same thing, but it doesn't plug in. And it's supposed to earth you. And I'm wondering if that's sort of very similar idea.
No, because if you put a what you call like an earth spike and an earth wire in, which is what he's really talking about, is what happens is on a molecular level, the electromagnetic radiation vibrates at a certain frequency.
Yeah.
Which like on carpets, or you touch a door handle, and you get a flash. It can build up on certain objects, but you're still not getting rid of it in the air unless you have a Faraday cage.
Ah, okay.
All that's doing is earthing what you call potential difference out, which is like a low form of lightning, really, in the air. And when you get, how can I explain this? That type of it's a voltage build-up of vibration, which you need an earth cable to arc you out. That is the one that's not harmful.
Right. Okay.
See what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
It's the radioactive sort of one that's harmful.
Yes.
To do with delta waves and all the rest of it. Natural sort of don't forget there's natural electromagnetic radiation in the air anyway. That's not harmful. It's the one which we produce synthetically.
Yeah, the man-made stuff.
Because that's directed, and that's more of a microwave.
Yeah, microwave level. Yeah.
So you could do that, or you could press a button and have a big copper pyramid come over your bedroom if you lived on top of a big house, and you could have this thing that covers you, and then you're rocking. And the other thing is, which they've been doing since the beginning of time, they reckon that ancient information was given to the humans, and all the pharaohs used to do it because they've been found inside the bodies.
Right.
When you go sleep at night, if you are going to use a Faraday cage as well, drink pure water and gold leaves.
Gold leaf? Oh, right. Okay.
You know gold leaf that is 100% gold, which you can eat and that.
Yeah.
Well, gold leaf is the best thing in the world for sucking out all the impurities of your body.
Wow. Okay.
So you put gold inside you, and what it is, that vibrates on a certain level. So all the impurities get stuck to the gold, and then you go to the toilet and it all comes out.
Do you know anything about colloidal silver?
No.
Because that's the other thing that they go on about. Colloidal silver. I have no idea what it does.
I would imagine it's going to be similar to the gold, but not as good, not as expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because gold, the silver's got the properties, but nowhere near as much as gold.
Yeah. Because you can put that on your skin as well. You can massage it in as well. Apparently, I didn't know anything more about it.
I would imagine it's a conductor as well, but obviously it's not as good as gold.
Yeah.
Gold's such a unique metal. It's got very strange properties.
Yeah.
Which is why some people say the aliens came here to mine it thousands of years ago.
They did.
They wanted
some
gold.
They want some of that gold.
Some of that gold.
Yeah, why not?
Right, I've got some just a bit of information for the people. Which now, on the news, there's this situation with the French are upset with America and us for taking this deal away to do with Australia and these nuclear submarines.
Oh, yes. Yes, the three-way split.
Right. The real reason why France is so upset with America is I'm going to tell you now. 2 years ago, the French built a couple of massive ships, similar to aircraft carrier ships, but not aircraft carriers, solid ships, military ships for Russia. Do you remember it? 18 months, 2 years ago. It was all over the news. Anyway, it took them about 10 years to build these ships. France, Russia had already paid half. Right. And we're talking billions of pounds.
Okay.
they were just about to deliver them to Russia when America demanded and also got on the knees and bloody asked France not to deliver these warships to Russia. Now,
right.
Russia,
so what happened?
Well, Russia was so sort of like they never delivered them, and they kept the money, half the money. Russia went bonkers about it, and even though everyone thinks that the West put sanctions on Russia, a lot of it is quite the opposite. Russia put sanctions on France, stopping because they imported 99% from France. Russia did all the cheese, the butter, all the dairy products, the apples, the grapes, all the rest of it. And it actually did a favour for Russia because they had to start producing their own. But they banned all the imports, and the French economy was really hit by it. So that's happened. So the Yanks pleaded with France not to send these warships to Russia just because they've got beef with them. And then the Yanks had the cheek 2.5 years later, because the French supposed to be building diesel submarines for Australia. The Yanks come in, take the contract off them, and they're building nuclear submarines. So look, France did America a massive favour, and then America have massively stabbed them in the back. That's what's really gone on there.
Well, there you go, and you won't hear that on the mainstream news. So
no, you won't hear that on the mainstream news.
Yeah,
this is what they do. You see, the mainstream news, they just tell you a bit, but not too much.
Yeah, they don't tell you everything, do they?
No,
they don't tell you anything.
So
really.
The France have been well and truly shafted.
Well, I would be a bit pissed off too if they did that to me. Yeah.
I know. But having said that, it's all bloody. It's probably. I don't know. It's all, they're all building. They all build weapons of war, don't they?
And why do they want some more bloody? Why do they want these nuclear submarines? Why do they want them? What's it for?
It's because they're starting a Cold War with China, and because obviously Australia's close to China, what they're doing is I'm going to put this. You can believe this or you're not, but everything that I've said on this show has come true. Let's put it this way. I know the real reason for it is because they're giving France nuclear-powered submarines. But what they're not telling you is because, giving Australia many years ago signed a declaration that they won't have anything to do with nuclear, as in power stations or weapons. But these ships that they're building for France, for Australia, keep forgetting, are going to be nuclear submarines which can also take nuclear weapons. The bays will be there, and believe you me, they will have nuclear weapons in them.
Now that is very interesting because they have categorically said on the telly, they said they're not going to be armed with nuclear weapons.
Yeah, well, that's what they'll tell you. But what they haven't told you is that this class of submarine, which the Yanks the Yanks actually build them all the time anyway. The bays are there ready. So if you weren't going to have nuclear warheads, why would you buy?
Yes.
Well, probably not even. Probably half giving it them. You know what I mean? Because they're doing America a favour. Why would you have them enabled nuclear weapons on them?
Yeah,
you wouldn't, would you?
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
And they don't tell you that. So that's another thing. That's what they're really up to.
Well, there you go, Wayne. Fantastic alternative news.
Alternative news.
Yes.
Try and think anything else. What's going on at the moment?
Oh, it's all going tits up, isn't it? Really. Do my head in.
Starting this Cold War with China. But the only people who make out of it is the American arms companies again.
Yes.
And probably our arms companies make a bit out of it.
Making a few quid.
It's about.
Yeah. What I don't get is that they want this social credit system, right, which is obviously Chinese, but they want to have a fight with them as well. So how does that work? I don't get it. I don't get why they're picking on them.
Just because they're a threat to America, an industrial threat, that's all. See, America has been so used now to being king of the world, you see.
Yeah.
And other countries, economies and technology is starting to overtake them.
Mm.
And they can't stand it. They're very much control freaks, America.
Yeah.
And I hate this term. They go on about democracy and a free country. Basically, if you want to be a governor or a senator in America, you have to have probably $100 million, some dodgy company giving it to you, so you can get in to pay for all the talk shows and all the rest of it. So that's massively corrupt.
Yeah.
And that's for a free country. Well, what they really mean is it's a free country compared to how much money you've got. because if you've got no money, you live in an open air prison, as far as I can see, anywhere in the world.
That's right. Yeah, indeed.
This country is just the same, open air prison. If you've got no money, you just survive. Well, you just exist.
You can't do anything, can you? No.
You can't do anything.
No.
So how is that free? I don't get it.
No. Well, it's going to get worse, I think. It's going to get worse sooner. Yeah, it's going to get worse.
Well, they're doing gas prices are going high or something, trying to blame Russia, even though Russia have just built a massive pipeline into Europe, which is going to give them cheap gas. So how on earth can they blame Russia for the gas prices going
Well, they're going to blame Russia anyway, aren't they? Let's face it. They've always been the enemy. I feel sorry. I do feel. I like the Russians. I like Russians. I do.
I like Russia.
You know, I like Putin. People don't say that, but I do. I like him as a good leader. He cares for his people.
He cares for his people, and he's the only one willing to stand up to the Yanks.
Yeah,
I like.
Yeah, exactly. So people go on about him, but he is a good leader, and he looks after his people. And as you say, he don't take no shit from nobody. All right, there's a bit of questionable politics going on with various annex countries that they've had to take off some other people, but they were independent and now they're backing with Russia, blah, blah, blah. That sort of thing is political, and, I don't really understand it, but
did you know what you're about Crimea now?
I'm on about, Ukraine and things like that, and the Crimea.
Yeah, well, did you know that Crimea historically was actually a part of Russia? Did you know that?
It was part of Russia.
And then what happened was, and it wasn't that long ago, this was, I think it was the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
One of the Prime Minister of Russia was pissed one day, and he basically handed it over to Ukraine, this was all written down, but they won't tell you this on the corporate media. There was an agreement that you could have Ukraine under one condition.
Mm-hmm.
The one condition was that you wouldn't allow the West, specifically like America or NATO, to encroach into Ukraine.
Right.
So as soon as Ukraine allowed NATO and the West and the European community to start coming into Ukraine and start putting NATO in there, which they never tell you about, that's why Putin took it back.
That makes perfect sense now.
Yeah, because
that explains a lot.
That's where one of Russia's main naval bases is
naval base.
Anyway,
yeah,
so they had no choice.
Yeah, exactly.
So like you say, all you say is on the corporate media, Russia invaded Ukraine and annexed Crimea.
Yes.
Don't tell you that it was handed over as a gift in the 50s or 60s
from Russia.
Ukraine, on the agreement that they would always stay like true to Russia, but mainly they wouldn't let the West incur into their society.
Yes.
politically, militarily, and all the rest of it. And it's exactly what Ukraine did. They allowed they allowed all the hassle in Kiev. The Yanks were coming in. There was a revolution, and that was it. So they reneged on their written promise.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Now you said it.
A lot of things make sense when people know the facts.
Yeah,
the armies, you never tell you the facts.
No, and it's always difficult because you always think, well, why did they do that? Why? And you don't understand why. And now you do. So it's good. Yeah.
Have you heard anything about the court case for the £20 extra?
It's supposed to be the 29th of September.
When it starts.
Yeah. But I think it'll be too late then because they're going to take the 20 quid off, aren't they, this week or next week?
Yeah. Did I tell you that the coffee woman said that she never asked Rishi Sunak if they could carry on with the £20, and she actually thinks that they shouldn't have it anyway.
Oh, she's a bitch.
So they reckon if she'd have asked, they reckon it was probably, because it's not that much money compared to what they pay. They reckon they would have, yeah.
They're a bunch of tossers, the whole lot of them. They really are. It is terrible. It's the whole system. Oh, geez.
What I don't understand, we go back to the same thing again.
Yeah, no.
Why do they still vote Tory?
Yeah, why?
Well, what date was... Well, Friday night, my son's girlfriend had to go to A&E. Well, that was actually Friday night, Saturday morning.
Yeah.
With a neck. It's about 1:30 in the morning. And what time? 12 o'clock at night. And cut a long story short, she actually went, how many hours before she got seen? Right. Right, she got saw within an hour and that by a nurse, and then they said, got to wait for the doctor.
No, then they did an ECG.
And then they said, you still got to wait for a doctor.
Yeah.
And then, was it about 5, 6, 7 hours later? Yeah. They said, what did they say? In the whole of North West or the whole of Cheshire?
The whole of Cheshire West.
The whole of Cheshire West.
There was one GP.
There was one GP on call.
Wow.
She never saw anyone in the end.
And she never saw anyone in the end. She got too tired.
God.
When did you drive home? At 7 in the morning? Yeah.
That's
so
terrible.
There 7 hours, and there was one GP for the whole, what you call Cheshire West area, the council area.
Diabolical.
And that's what, but for what I can weigh up, is because just before the last election, the doctors and nurses were asking people not to vote Tory. And because the people have, I honestly believe now that subconsciously in the back of these doctors and nurses' minds, because they've definitely changed. It's like they're saying to the public, we're going to make you wait now. You've done this, now live with it. Did you get a bit of feeling of that?
Yeah, yeah, you could say that, yeah. Yeah.
It's not a surface thing. You can just pick it up. Maybe it's from people's, it even might be subconsciously.
People round ragged. They're absolutely running round ragged.
Oh, the missus says they're running round ragged, trying the best. Just not enough nurses and doctors.
Yeah, well, our lot are still bloody hiding. I haven't seen a doctor for 2 years.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
pain in the ass.
Right.
Terrible.
Right, so that's that, and I've got another story before I go.
Yeah, go on then, Wayne.
It's interesting because it's the sort of thing you do when you go out with your camera sometimes.
I do, yeah. What do I do?
I went down the bank the other day. It was Barclays.
Barclays Bank, yeah.
Went down Barclays. Anyway, so I get there, and there's about 20 people outside.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And so I says to people who are waiting, I says, what's going on? He said, oh, you've got to wait at the front door, and they're letting you in one at a time. I said, well, lockdown's finished.
Hmm.
And they said, oh, you know how people are, they're just like afraid and they just do what they're told.
Yeah.
So I walked, for bollocks to this, I walked to the door, and there's a young lad there, one of these young, working in the bank.
Yeah.
I said, what's happening, mate? Oh, he said, I'm asking people what they want before they go in. I'm trying to help people.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, I just want to go in the bank. Oh, he says, what do you want? I says, I want to go in the bank. He says, no, you've got to tell me first. I says, you haven't. I saw just walk straight in. And he sort of followed me, flapping about.
Right.
And I've not been in this. It was a big bank as well. I've not been in there for years.
Yeah.
And it was bizarre. There was one cashier point in the whole place, and the rest of the place was sort of like these weird video screens. It all must be done by like video screens now.
Yeah, they're doing them in the office. They have a little video screen in the office. You sit there and you talk to somebody who's not even in the room.
Oh, right. Well, there's about 10 video screens.
Yeah.
Like little apartments. But as for a proper cashier, there was one.
1, 2.
Anyway, so I said, this lad was sort of like whinging on. You're not allowed to come in, you're not allowed to come in unless I say. He says, listen, the lockdown's finished. Oh, it's private property. No, it's public. You have public inside. Anyway, so I had a bit of a do and I walked off. I thought, what is... So, are they allowed to still use these COVID restriction things? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I think most banks that I know of have dumped it. They've dumped it, and people wouldn't not stand outside in the winter anyway. I wouldn't. I don't stand outside in the bloody cold. It's stupid. Well, it really is.
It was weird. So when I was walking back, now next door to Barclays in Northwich, where we live, is Lloyd's Bank.
Oh yeah.
And that had a bloke outside, a worker, but there was no one queuing up. And I told him what had happened. I says, are you doing the same? He says, yeah.
What?
I says, what is wrong with Northwich?
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
I think they've gone back in time.
Well, but they're definitely taking liberties.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they use it as an excuse. It's like when you phone up.
Yeah, they're using it now as an excuse, like you say.
We're sorry you have to wait in a queue. We've got COVID restrictions in place and people are working from home. Oh, for fuck's sake, just get back to work, you lazy bastards.
I think that's that. That's lazy bastards. Oh, God.
Oh, it's terrible.
Okay.
It really is.
I'll see you later.
Thank you, Wayne. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Bye. That's Wayne. Thank you very much. Very good chat. So, yes, very good. What we got? They look after themselves. They do. And don't give two hoots. I don't get it. Whenever you do anything these days, it's like you phone up and you get this message on there, don't you? Because of the extreme measures in place, blah, 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 everybody's working from home and there may be a longer delay. Leave your number and we'll phone you back. Yeah, right. Whatever. Got a call. It's
from home.
Andrew.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? You alright, mate?
Alright. What are you up to then?
Yeah, it's me again. Well,
you again?
I just want to, God, I hate when I can hear myself.
Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
Alright. Yeah, about this whole bank thing. Like,
yeah,
if it's any consolation, it ain't much better in Birmingham. In fact, it's probably exactly the same in Birmingham. Like, we have to queue to go into well, anywhere really. You know, this whole 2 meter distance.
Yeah.
So I'm double jabbed. I'm double jabbed.
Yeah. Well, you've got no you've got no privileges, mate.
Probably not COVID.
You've got no privileges.
Yeah.
Wait,
and I don't understand why people don't see what this government is doing. They are taking away our liberties.
Well, they are. Yeah. But until they've gone, they won't understand what is going on.
Yeah. It's like we voted them to serve us, not rule us.
Yeah.
You know, we abolished the monarchy, what, about 120 years ago? I don't even know. But like, we're ruled over by elected parliamentarians. We may not like our politicians. I certainly don't like my local MP.
Yeah.
A man who I've never met.
Have you got a Tory?
No, I've got a Labour guy. But he might as well be a Tory. Cause,
they might as well be.
Well, he lives nowhere near me. So why this whole ward thing, like, it's probably even worse in places like London, but in Birmingham, like I live in Moseley. I'm not giving my address. I'm not stupid, but like my elected, the guy I have to vote for, because I'd rather pick him over a Tory any day, lives in an area that's like 5 miles away from where I live. And yeah, Birmingham's a big place, but it's ridiculous. I don't understand this whole political stuff. Like,
I love Thailand because you go into a bank and you can sit there. They have chairs. They offer you like Itsy Bitsy says there is. They offer you a free cup of tea, and a newspaper to read while you're waiting. And they even do they come over, they say, right, what do you want to do? And you hand them in your book and your money, and they go up and pay it in, and they bring the book back, and you're sat there on the chair waiting for them to finish. It's really good. I love it in Thailand.
Well, exactly. That's common courtesy. You remember something that used to exist called customer service?
Customer service.
Like, whenever I go to a supermarket, I can tell the person serving me, like, what they're really thinking is, fuck off and let me get on with the next customer. I'm sorry, I just swore.
But they don't get a lot of money, mate, in the
I get
the supermarkets. You know, it's only barely whatever minimum wages. It's pretty shit money for what you have to do and what you have to put up with as well, because customers can be quite rude.
Yeah, the worst. Personally, I think one of the worst expressions ever created is "the customer is always right." The customer is not always right. The customer is always a prick. If you ask me, that's why, because I used to work as a receptionist. Oh, that's a girl's job. Yeah, whatever. Like, but the abuse that I'd get over the phone off people when I was doing my job professionally, like, you know, I had to, you know, do the whole, how can I help you? Like, rubbish. And they'd ask me something about, like, some facts that never arrived. I'm like, what?
Should we do a let's do a role play, shall we? I'll pretend to be a customer and I'll phone you up.
All right then.
So, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep.
Hello, Lord's Bank. How can we help?
Hello there. I want to get some money at your bank.
Okay, sir. Would you like us to provide you with directions to your nearest branch?
No, I want you to get the money and bring it to my house.
No, we can't do that because why not? Our representatives, I'll explain to you, sir. Recently, our representatives had one of their vans broken into, and consequently, our business lost. We lost approximately £36,000 worth of other people's money.
I don't give a flying fuck what you've lost.
Because, as you know, we value our customers more than any other bank. So, sir, if you could just come to our branch.
Blah, blah, blah.
With your
I don't give a toss. You're a bunch of tossers.
And you're thinking, like, just give me the money, man.
Yeah, just give me the fucking money.
Yeah, I was going to say that with you. Like,
yeah, I beat you to it.
Demonetize your stuff, mate.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, I wish YouTube would not change that rule. I can swear. Anyway, yeah.
YouTube, what's happened to YouTube?
Oh,
you used to be able to say whatever you wanted,
well,
however
you can
unpleasant it may be.
You can now, but you can't talk about jibby jabs.
Oh, well. I don't know about these
jibby jabs.
It's kind of, hang on, get ready to have a new jib jab every 6 months. Hang on. Andrew 6, would you have jib jab every 6 months? Only people are being told if they don't have next jib jab that they will be classed as an
unjabbed.
Jaded,
Jabbed.
or essentially means jabbed. Well, I will have this jab every 6 months as long as I don't have to fork out the transport fare to get to the vaccination centre. If they come to me, right, then yeah, stick a needle in my arm. It's not like a particularly painful injection. I mean, I've got tattoos, because I'd say. They take a needle, but it's not really like a needle getting attacked. I've got my nipple pierced. No, I'm not showing it. That really hurt like hell.
I bet you've got an Albert as well, haven't you?
No, I have considered it. And I know what you're on about when you say an Albert.
Yeah, Prince Albert.
Yeah.
I wonder if he actually did that. I wonder if Prince Albert actually did that.
Well, who knows?
Because I don't know where it came from. Did it come from him, or did it come from some other reason?
Wasn't there a Prince Albert of
yeah,
somewhere in Spain or something?
No,
I don't know. I didn't do too well in history at school.
No, he was Queen Victoria's husband.
Hang on, what?
Queen Victoria's husband.
Was he? Oh.
Yes.
She's widely regarded as a fairly competent monarch.
Yes, we are not amused. We are not amused. Yeah, it's very sad because they were a loving couple, and obviously when he died quite suddenly. She was heartbroken, and I don't blame her.
Well, you would be if your loved one of however many years suddenly died, wouldn't you?
Yes, I watched a history program about Queen Victoria. It was very good, very, very educational.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than watching Neighbours.
Andrew.
Better than watching EastEnders. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not go there.
No, let's not go there.
Dodgy. I mean, I know I make some tasteless jokes and stuff, but like that man is
seriously.
Yeah, like it's just like, what are you doing, mate? Not you, obviously. Like,
you've got to remember, karma, Karma, K-A-R-M-A, Karma.
Dirty old man. He is, man.
Karma chameleon. Karma chameleon.
Oh, I love that song, man. Boy George actually was meant to play around here like a couple of years, well, about a year and a half ago, but obviously the show got cancelled. Everything got bloody cancelled.
Yeah.
This whole locking down of everything. And just would you have your child jib jab if you had one, knowing it's still an experimental jib jab? That's tricky. I'd ask my child, do you want this or not? It's not really up to me to think for other people. But if my proverbial child became seriously ill, then I'd obviously take he or she to hospital. Wouldn't be allowed to visit them because no one's allowed to visit anyone in hospital anymore. Not even like, I mean, my own stepfather has just recently got out of hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, because who, by the way, is double jab. Yeah. Got ill with, guess what? The very thing he's been vaccinated against. So if someone could please explain to me what the point of these vaccinations is. Like, I suspect, and I'm not really one of these conspiracy theorist kind of type people, but what's the point of having a vaccination if you can still catch the damn thing? Like, do you understand where I'm coming from?
I'm laughing. Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm not crying. I'm laughing because you just basically hit it all on the nail on the head.
Yeah.
You've just said what people were saying, and they still don't understand.
Well, yeah. Even like you can get the most idiotic person on the planet, and like even they would like think, what? Why are you putting this needle in my arm if I'm going to get it and possibly die from it anyway? Like,
exactly.
It's all about money. That's what it's about, Andy.
Yeah, well, you hit
don't
the
mind
nail.
Calling you Andy.
You hit the nail on the head, mate. You hit the nail on the head. Yeah.
And these companies like Pfizer, BioNTech, etc., they're making billions, if not tens of billions, off this.
Mm. Well, I wish I was making as much.
Yeah, I wish I got paid more than £119 a week.
You know what I'd do if I had trillions? I would take the 7 people who are watching this show today. I'd take them all on to a desert island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Desert island. Yeah. Kind of a Lord of the Flies sort of thing.
Yeah. Everybody that supported me on my channel, they get a free holiday to the bestest desert island you can find.
Somewhere in the Bahamas, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Somewhere nice.
Yeah.
Somewhere unspoilt.
Yeah, exactly, where you can just sit back, look at the beautiful scenery, and not have politicians pestering you all the time, or police. Like,
oh yeah, what was that?
The British police. I used to respect the police. They used to catch criminals. Now they seem more interested in arresting elderly people on their way back from the supermarket because they forgot to put a mask on. Like, what if this person has dementia and doesn't quite, remember to put the mask on?
Exactly.
And they're getting arrested by these police.
And the 70-year-olds.
Knife crime in London, Birmingham, and every major city, probably including yours, if you do live in a city, don't disclose your location online, because that could potentially put you at risk. It's like, why aren't they catching real criminals? Doing their actual job? That's what I want to know.
Because they're too busy pushing over old ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, mate. I know. Hey, what was going on yesterday in Birmingham? Do you know?
No.
I'm
none the wiser. I don't watch the news, especially the BBC.
No, it wasn't on the news. You won't hear that on news.
Yeah.
No way. It was a freedom protest all the way through the centre of Birmingham. Thousands of people.
Oh, I wish I'd have gone if I'd have known it was happening.
Yeah. It was a big thing in Birmingham yesterday.
Yeah.
They were doing Wales, they were doing Birmingham, they were doing London.
Yeah. Wales, by the way, isn't a city. It's
no, it's a country.
Yeah, I know you know. I'm just being a patronising prick.
You're being facetious.
I'm being indeed very facetious.
Yes, very facetious. Long word.
Yeah. I like the long words, man.
You like the long words. I know, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yes. You're educated.
For a guy as stupid as me, I've actually got quite a good vocabulary.
Well, that sounds like the Neanderthal idiots that we have around the world who are out there. They can't even speak more than 2 words.
Well, like Boris Johnson, for example.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The man who likes to hide in refrigerators when he gets there.
Get his bloody haircut.
Who's the rest of them? There's been a recent parliamentary reshuffle, hasn't there? Like,
Witty Shitty. We've got Witty Shitty.
Oh yeah, the one who's just bought himself a new £4,000.
That's Sunak. No, that's Sunak. That's Rishi. That's Rishi Washy. Rishi Washy.
Is there another
Rishi Washy soon? No, I was on about Chris Witty Witty with Witty Shitty or Shitty Witty.
Oh, in there. He's that bald geezer, isn't he?
Yeah,
I think
he looks like an evil sort of Bond villain.
Yeah, well, like something out of Star Wars, like you land.
Yes.
Like your ship's malfunction, you have to crash land on an alien planet, and like he greets you like, "Hello."
He's the alien.
Welcome.
Hello, welcome, Mr. Bond. Stroke my pussy.
Are you a Bond? Hang on, Andrew 6. Do you think the jib jab passports make sense? Knowing even the jib jab people can pass CV on and catch the CV. No, I don't think they do make sense. I think someone somewhere is making a hell of a lot of money out of these
everything.
Jib jab passports.
Jib jab everything, isn't it? Making loads of money.
That's what I think. And it's tricky for me. I can't give medical advice because I have absolutely zero medical qualifications, but so does the health secretary. What school of medicine did he or she go to? I don't even know who it is now. So I don't follow politics. When I get that stupid BBC news noise, that do stupid noise because I made the some might say idiotic mistake of downloading their horrible app.
No, don't do that.
It's not real news, is it?
No.
Donald Trump's not right about much, but he is right about fake news.
Yeah, definitely.
This is designed to whip us up into a frenzy. Because, like, let's say, for example, a riot was to break out. They'd be there with their cameramen in a second, and someone somewhere is getting very, very, very rich off basically scaremongering people. Like it's like what they did with I don't want to bring this up because like it's a tricky thing, but like what they do with Islamic terrorism. Now, I live in Birmingham. We have a big Muslim population, and all the Muslims I've met in my life in Birmingham and in other cities have been just normal, everyday,
nice
go about
people,
your business, mind your own business people. But people like the Nigel Farages and the who's that EDL prick? Fucking
I don't know.
Tommy Robinson, and all that. Like they blame all Muslims for something that they had absolutely nothing to do with. I don't see that as fair.
No.
I mean, in fact, I ordered all Birmingham's well known for its Balties. Like, the Balti was actually created in Glasgow. Like, we Brummies, it was actually. Well, no, that's where the chicken tikka masala was invented. But like, we Brummies, like, yeah, we've got thriving Asian population, and they're wonderful people, most of them. But you're going to get wankers in like any walk of life, you know, like.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Good and bad.
You know what I'm on about, like.
Yeah.
Like it's just
good and bad everywhere.
Britain's first wanker. What's his name? Paul Golding or something. Like, you know, his mosque invasion things where he didn't take off his shoes before entering. Like, you can't. You can't just invade the mosque and blame people for something that they had absolutely nothing to do with. It's like, do we blame modern day Germans for the Nazis? Of course we don't. So why it just doesn't make sense to me. And I don't know if that's just because I'm a Brummie or whatever.
No, I understand what you're saying. I think it's a good, you know, it's a good thing to say it out loud. Yeah.
Well, it's more sense than you'll hear from any politician, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should run for Parliament.
Yeah, let's have you as PM.
Yeah.
Andrew Machin can be PM.
It's Milchana.
I know what it is. I'm just taking the piss.
I know you bastard.
Machin.
What's your name, Andrew? I'm gonna take the piss out.
Right. Andrew, right.
No.
Andy, right.
Andy. Right.
Hey. Yeah, see you, Jimmy.
Sorry for shouting at you. That's my Scottish ancestor. I mean, you can watch.
See you, Jimmy.
What hate the you, man? You want to get yourself down to the pub? Get some whiskey down your neck, pal.
Yeah.
Scotch. And Andrew 6, divide and conquer. That's how government control us 100%, Jackie.
Andy, right. Gary Lakey.
Andy, right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I've just gone deaf.
Sorry, mate. Can I ask you a personal, semi-personal question?
Have I got a huge cock? Yes, I have.
Yeah, get it out there. What do you think of George Galloway? Do you think he's sincere, or is he just some kind of fraudster? Because I can't make my mind up about him.
I tell you what, he makes a very good cat.
Yeah.
He makes a very good cat. You have no idea what I'm on about, do you?
3 weeks ago.
You've got no idea what I'm on about, have you?
Cat. Yeah, I know what you're on about. Like he wears the beret.
No. You've got no idea, mate. He was on Big Brother, right? And one of the play acting that he had to do, he had to pretend. Well, no, but I did, and basically he had to pretend to be a cat, and he was licking his paws and licking and lapping up milk from a bowl, and everybody took the piss out of him. So,
in that situation, I probably would have taken the piss out of him too.
Yes, and it was hilariously bad.
Yeah,
but then it was.
By the way, you're not meant to give cats milk, regardless of whether or not they want it or not. Right.
No, it's bad for them.
Yeah, cats are lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
I've got a cat, and like he loves milk, but he's not allowed it, and he knows he's bloody well not allowed.
Yeah. Hey, we've got to say hello to Brian. Brian's finally turned up.
Hey, Brian, how you doing, pal?
Brian.
Cause the fog on the time is all mine.
The fog on the time is all mine.
Galloway out there somewhere.
Yeah, so I don't really know too much about him.
Neither do I. I know but I do kind of respect him because he went up against the US Senate.
Yeah.
Which is, well, it's impressive. I know he's an egomaniac and stuff. And I don't think he really did it because he actually believes what he's talking about. But, like, it took a certain amount of steel in your blood, if you will, to do such a thing. Because, like, if I had a panel of like these, like, I don't even know how to phrase it, but if I had a panel of these people up against me, I'd tremble. But he did maintain his composure, so I do respect him for that.
Yeah,
that's about all I respect him for. If that makes any sense, which it may or may not do, I don't know.
Yeah. What you've got to do if you're ever up against a load of people in a confrontation like that is to imagine them all naked.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
With small cocks, because they've got our small cocks.
If you've got a big mouth, you've definitely got a small cock. That's what I've always found.
Well, I better shut up then, don't I? Because
not you. I'm sure you're hung like a shire horse.
Oh, definitely, like a monkey.
Yeah.
Or a what is it? Elephant, like an elephant. Because they've got huge ones. Or a shire horse. Yeah, that's me. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
You wanted to know that, didn't you?
If I say what I'm thinking, I'll get you demonetized. Are we allowed to say a word that begins with C and rhymes with rock?
Croc. What is it?
No, it begins with C and rhymes with the word rock.
Rhymes with rock. I don't know what word that is, but it's not the word I'm thinking of. Croc. Oh, cock. Cock.
Slow. Are we allowed to say that?
Bloody hell, Andrew. I've said it about 5 times already.
Hang on, let me see what Jack is just.
Cock.
Galloway will always side with people who pay him more money. Just saying. Yeah. True. And he claims to be on the left wing of politics. I'm not buying this guy.
Nah.
No pun intended, by the way. I don't believe his sincerity.
Well,
like, he defended the coal miners.
Yeah.
But was he doing it for the coal miners, or was he doing it for himself?
Well, you never know. But he does do a very good cat.
What?
He does do a very good cat.
Yeah.
Meow.
That's not how you do a cat noise. You do a cat noise.
I tell you what, your cat sounds like he's got his balls trapped in a bloody cupboard.
Yeah, he's got them trapped in Galloway's mouth.
Oh my God.
Sorry, mate.
How rude. How rude!
Oh, that was so rude.
Well, we better rude to me, wasn't it?
Yeah, I spoke to you, that is.
You Scot, you
scumbag.
You need to go back to Scotland. We're saying man, we want to end up being from England.
Oh my God.
Suddenly. Yeah, my Irish accent's better. You're right there, I'll just come back from Dublin, yeah.
Dublin?
Yeah,
on
Dublin.
Ryanair? Like on Ryanair?
And I come back. Yeah, and I always fly on a Ryanair flight, right? And the toilet. the toilet wasn't. Don't make me laugh. And I drank quite a lot of Guinness before getting on the plane, right? So I needed to, relieve myself. So I got to the toilet. And there was a woman in there. I was like, oh, sorry, darling. Didn't mean to interrupt you. She's like, come in. I was like, all right. And, you know, one thing led to another. And it turns out I discovered my long lost. How to do this without laughing? I discovered the fact that we were actually long lost brother and sister. There you go. That's my Dublin.
Okay, I'll give you. Well done.
Of course, I'm going to be in pain if I'm on a Ryanair flight.
Oh yeah, Ryanair, bloody hell. Jesus Christ. Anybody does Ryanair or any of the other bloody stupid airlines. Easy fucks.
If you're on an easy fuck, mate, you move to Birmingham.
Yeah. Birmingham. That's Balti, that is. Balti.
Oh, no, that's not how you say Balti. Oh, no.
That's Balti, that is.
Well, if you want a real Birmingham Balti, yeah, what you want to do, right, is you wait until about 7 o'clock at night. You ring up your local curry house and you say, could I order a delivery, please? Yeah. And then, like, when the geezer's talking, yeah. What I want, right, is I want an omelette and chips, cheese on toast, roast chicken, boiled potatoes, mashed potatoes, and cauliflower cheese. And I'll be like, sir, this is an Indian restaurant. You know, you what? Can't you like just mix a bit of spices in? That could be seen as racist. You know, I'm joking though. I know political correctness has ruined everything. I can't even tell a damn joke these days.
No jokes. Jokes are not allowed.
Yeah.
Jokes are banned.
Well, they are, aren't they? Like,
humour. Can't have any humour.
Even comedians who I don't like who I don't even watch, Frankie Boyle, for example. Like, I know he said some very offensive things, but that's comedy for you.
Yeah.
It's like, what's his name? John Cleese off Faulty Power. Like with the whole that Nazi episode thing. Like, I think it's actually called The German. Like,
yeah.
People don't get it. It's comedy. It's a joke. But when you start censoring comedy, like, we become a kind of egalitarian kind of, I don't even know.
Communist state. No, it's communism. It's basically you cannot enjoy yourself. You have to do what you say. And but did you hear that Chubby Brown got cancelled?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I mean, mind you, fan, but
he is very rude. I know, but it's when you go and see him, you know he's going to be rude.
Well, that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. So if you don't like it, you don't go.
I mean, exactly like if you don't particularly like Motorhead, like you don't go to their concerts unless you want to be deaf for the rest of your life. I've still got ringing in my ears from the last Motorhead concert.
Ace of spades! Ace of spades!
And indeed Ozzy Osbourne.
Good old Ozzy. Good old Ozzy. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he put Birmingham on the map though. Even though I don't particularly like the music of Black Sabbath. Like we got a little bit of media recognition for a change.
Yeah.
Because we had Ozzy, Jenny,
Ozzy,
Jake,
Ozzy,
Jenny.
Yeah. But you've got
sort of funny interview with Ozzy.
You've got a lot of bands.
Some American Fox or CNN person. I can't remember who was like saying that. I'm going to try and do an American accent. Please forgive me. So how did you feel when you went into rehab? I want to get out.
I want
to go home.
I want to get out. I don't like it.
I don't like it in here, mate. I want to get back to Birmingham and make some more music. You know what I'm saying?
Have a curry.
What I'm saying to you, mate.
Yeah.
And the rest of me band, Tony Iommi and all of them, mate. They, I'm Ozzy Osbourne, mate. Alice Cooper copied me, and he never quite pulled it off, did he? But he didn't do it the Brummy way, the Birmingham way. Yeah, that's a Brummy accent.
Yeah, very good. Well done. Clap.
Whoa, hooray for Hollywood.
Hooray. Hooray, hooray.
Hang on. Andrew 6, do you agree with animal sports, or do you feel like I do and think anyone can in? Oh, Jackie, don't get me started on that one. I watched sickening documentaries about dog fighting. I find it
it's terrific.
It is. It's disgusting, and it's happening as we speak in this very city. People actually pay. They bet on which dog doesn't get their face tuned off, basically. I'm like, who on earth could enjoy watching that and then making money out of it?
Problem is that there is society, and this is what happens in society, that we're not that evolved. Not yet. So it's pretty abysmal, really.
I mean, I hate any kind of animal cruelty. I feel guilty if I go out and it's raining and I accidentally tread on a snail. You know, when you feel that crunching sensation under your feet. I'm feeling bad for that. And not because I'm a pussy hole or anything like that, but because I think shit, I've just somebody's just died because of my clumsiness.
Because you hate your neighbours and you want to put that snail in their garden so that they eat all their veggies. That's what you want. That's what you do.
Yeah, well, I would if there were any veggie. Hang on. Only sycophants enjoy harming animals or people. Yeah. Well, very true.
Oh dear.
Doesn't get much more true than that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Andrew.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
We're not playing Quiplash today.
I'll give you a clue, shall I? Here's my clue. Ready?
Yeah. Oh. All right, mate.
No problem. So we've had a really good show today, I think. We've had lots of callers.
Yeah, we got 8 thumbs up, 9 down.
9
so
down.
I suspect that the 9 people who clicked thumbs down are in fact the same person.
Probably the same person that clicked my toilet video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it's always going to be, isn't it? You're going to have to deal with idiots, like in whatever walk of life you choose to live.
But what it doesn't do, it doesn't make me think, oh, well, I won't do anymore.
Now, if anything, it spurs you on.
Like, yeah, you just do more to piss them off.
Exactly, man.
So they're not really
your tenacity.
Well, they're not really doing anything to me, are they? So they can,
yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
I don't care.
Andy. Well, I've had a great show with you today, mate.
Thank you, Andrew.
It's me, Hannah.
You
can't do it.
I can.
You can't do it. Yeah, English.
I can. Yeah, English. Ah, yeah. Yes, that's nice.
All right, mate. Well,
thank you.
I've had fun anyway. So.
Yeah, thanks for calling in twice.
All right, no problem, mate.
Hope you have a good night.
And you, mate.
Love you.
Love you too. Not in a gay way, but
no.
I
love you. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. All right.
Cheers,
See you
bud.
in a few days, mate.
Yeah. Cheers, bud. Have a good day.
All right, nice one.
Bye.
Yeah. All right, bye.
There you go, Andrew Pandrew, and yeah, right, okay, whatever. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you to everybody that phoned in. Thank you to Trevor on Facebook, Wayne, Keith, Gary. Thank you to Andrew. Thank you to who else phoned in? Oh, it wasn't Jackie, was it? No, of course not.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
Thank you, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. That's
And that's my cue to exit.
When you gotta go.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
Well, thank you, everybody. Hope you all have a good evening, and don't forget you need to go over to Odyssey, sign up over there, odyssey.com, Andy Talking Ready, also Andy Wright Tremor. Go on to Brand YouTube and sign up there for Brand YouTube, Talking Ready. And of course, if you want to take the extra step, you can support me with Patreon. You can do the YouTube membership program, where you can do the website, which is the membership area there, pay a small amount per month. And of course, every little helps. Have a very good evening. Bye for now.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children. Andy!